Welcome to Late Night Chat with JT and Rob, episode 194.
When something so near and dear to life explodes inside, you feel your soul is set on fire. When something so deep and so far and wide falls down beside, your cries can be heard so loud and clear. Your life is yours.
What's going on, Robbie?
Not too much, buddy. How you doing?
Not too much, man.
It's funny Julie says that because I was going to say the exact same thing. I don't think it was the most I've been on here in consecutive in a long time.
Yeah, I know. This guy, trust me, I seen him on Friday. So
yeah,
that was
that's
an
right.
interesting one too. So, but how's everybody doing up there in La La Land, up there on Internet World?
Internet World.
You're out there in the middle of the boonies. I don't know what's going on with Rob's.
Oh, it's much better now. Fucking Friday's traffic was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rob's having a fun time with his internet today. Look who it is.
It's the birthday girl. Yeah. Oh. Happy birthday. I want to wish my sister a happy birthday. It was her birthday. Actually, it's her birthday today, but we celebrated it yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to wish her a happy birthday from yesterday, but then you told me it was today, so I just said, we'll save it for the show. She'll be tuning in for her little brother. That was so cute. I wanted to screenshot that picture and put that little cute picture of Rob on the screen that he posted.
Yeah,
today, guys.
That was taken quite a while ago, man. That was probably taken 40-something years ago. That was a while ago. Yeah, man.
No, but that's great. That's we don't want to give away anybody's ages over here. Come on, guys. We gotta keep it civilized. But let's see if
I'll get my ass kicked.
No, yeah, you'll still get your ass kicked. That's the best part about it, man. Yeah. Probably easier now than it was back then too. So
yeah,
but no, honestly, guys, it's been a weird week. Yeah, it's true. Between the battle of the Kraken Packs, man, follow-up battle. Trust me, man. I think the world can't get enough of Rob.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I was. It's been quite a bit, which is good, man. I like it. It's living some good times there along with the battle and the Kraken Packs and the coming back on this week.
And
you remembered. That's awesome.
I seen it there. I was playing around with the things on the side, and I was like, this is perfect time. Yeah. So,
I guess a little bit too much for Neeks. I've seen him a little too much. It's I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that. That was a little too much.
It's okay. It's okay. Well deserved. Well deserved. It was nice to see Nico in his.
And I got to put up with him again on Friday. Holy shit!
Oh wow! You got to put up with him again on Friday.
So do you?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, dude! You forgot you.
It's
that'll be brought up in the HR meeting.
No, it's literally right here on the thing I'm going to read off right now too. So, it should be interesting, guys. Okay, let me kick these promos out of the way.
Yeah,
because
go
I
ahead,
don't want to
buddy.
listen. I don't want to listen to the chat when they're bugging me about
Oh,
shit
the
already.
boss will be all over you.
Oh yeah, I'm scared. Please watch me shit my pants.
No
Oops.
thanks.
I think I did a little one right now.
Oh, God.
So guys, this week, Late Night Chat Network, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Got a lot of stuff coming up this week. It's gonna be a fucking busy week. So if you see me like this today, chances are you're gonna see me like this the rest of the week. So but Wednesday on the 16th, let's hope our man out there, our guest for that show. We're gonna do the late night at the movies with our guest Max, but hopefully he's up and willing to do it. I know he's got a little bit of a cold right now. If we say, I don't know if he's got the actual, the vid or what
Vid.
the fuck.
The vid.
He's been sick all weekend, so we'll see. We'll see if we can get him, up and running before Wednesday. So, guys, we'll be discussing the movie Heat. If not, we'll end up, who knows, if me and Nico just do it, or if we were to schedule it. It'd be nice to get Max on there, so it'd be interesting, but we'll see what happens. So, and then Thursday, I got a brand new show me and Nico got coming out, man, called the Watching the Throne. So that should be interesting. We're going to take a little recap and redo. I got to watch for the first time season 1 of Game of Thrones, and Nico's gonna guide me through it. You know what I mean, kind of thing.
Yep.
So this should be an interesting talk, little discussions of nothing too crazy for you guys. I mean, me and Nico are gonna try to keep it to a minimum, but we'll see what happens. Depends how interesting the show is. Depends if I like it, and we'll see what happens. But also next week on the 20th of November, Sunday the 20th, you'll get Leslie's on the show with me, and she'll be discussing about her debuting her new soccer show, and I am pretty sure it's going to be on Friday, the November 25th. But we'll keep you guys updated. She'll tune in next week, and she'll fill you guys in. So it's something that she's doing with her and Lewis, so that should be interesting about the World Cup. I don't know what it was called again, licking balls, or I don't fucking know, something like that, right?
Kick. I don't know. Last I heard was
I don't know,
maybe
man.
kicking balls. Nothing about
heard-
licking.
Well, the worst part is
I
the
don't think
pitch.
they want that.
The picture showing the sport was a guy reaching right into the other guy's ass. So I don't know, man. You guys check it out on the late night chat if you want to see on the Instagram page.
Yeah.
Too bad I couldn't share it here right now with you guys. So
Yeah.
that's what we got this week planned for you guys, as well as tomorrow's release of this episode, or tonight's release of this episode again. So but yeah, late night collectors community, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I can't emphasize it enough. It's the far superior channel, as Mr. Nico says. So we'll hear about that too on the week.
No,
But yeah, we got Friday, November 18th at 7, a new episode of Cracking Packs with the chat. Christine will be on the show, and she'll be opening a box of brand new Pokemon series, Silver Tempest, whatever set that is. If anybody out there knows, check it out, man, because I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy. Also,
when's
on
that
the
happening?
that's on the 18th, on Friday the 18th this week. So
is that pre-recorded?
I have no idea. It doesn't say. It says, open up Cracking Packs with the chat, man. It's just brand new. Could be pre-recorded.
Well,
but
don't
I'm
we
not
have our
100%
HR meeting?
Oh yeah, it's pre-recorded then. Then why'd you ask me, dumbass? Why the fuck did you ask me? You want to fuck with me even more now?
I don't know. I didn't know what was happening. That's
It's good enough. I'm making it through the promos. I'm making myself through, and then you had to throw me off. But it's okay.
for me off.
I was reading it properly. There was no live in there. I had to reread it again to make sure I didn't leave out the word live, right? But yes, okay. So it'll be probably most likely a pre-recorded show on the 18th, Friday, because we are gonna be, having fun. So that should be awesome. Then on Saturday, you got a brand new on the 19th, a brand new episode of Comic Shop Talk with Chris and Nico. So that one should be good. That one is always a good show, guys. And make sure to tune in, right? So, and then there's a lot of stuff that should be coming out for the new year with this HR meeting that we have and things. So we'll see what kind of ideas and shit we have coming. So
That should be
we'll,
fun.
we'll,
I'm
we'll
looking
see.
forward to it.
I am. I am too. Just to not just to get out with you, everybody again. I gotta see you again, son of a bitch.
I know. And I got to see Nico again. What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah. It's okay. I'm the
It's
only
going to
one
be
that-
good, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm the only one that matters, man. Don't worry.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. That's right.
But yeah, guys. So tune in, man. Between both channels, we're gonna have a lot of fun
Yep.
stuff this week. So it should
Absolutely.
be interesting.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
So what's going out?
Getting compliments. I was just checking out what's going on here.
Yep.
That's it. It should be. It should be. I don't know, man. This HR meeting should be interesting, as we should call it. It's a get together, guys. Don't make it seem like it's gonna.
Well,
be
we'll be
work.
talking about
It's
some things.
It's gotta be work. Why the fuck would we even show up, man? Like,
Yeah.
really? If we're not getting paid, like, come on, man. Right?
It's all about everything discussing about the show to move the show forward. And I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about On the Road Again with JT. I think that's a fantastic one.
Oh,
So,
I seen that in there, but I didn't want to say anything like that one. I just wanted to, because we got to see how that shit's gonna pan out. Like, this is a thing in progress.
Yeah.
What do you call it? A work in progress, and Julie's brainstorming it all. So we'll see what the whole thing is on Saturday. Sorry, Friday. You know what I'm talking about. We'll hear more about it, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll hear about it. Maybe one day you won't get to observe JT in his natural habitat.
In his car.
That's it, man. I'd rather live in there, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up. It's got more fun stuff. No. So yeah, how's your week been? Besides partying
busy,
it up
dude.
all week, I know you fucking have had an anniversary. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, I started off with the card show on Friday, and then my 6th anniversary
Don't forget
there
to
on
say the card
Saturday.
show
Yeah.
before your anniversary. Don't forget to put that in.
Hey, I'm
first.
going by Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
Oh yeah.
well, obviously the most
you stick
important is
to
my
it.
anniversary. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yes, the card show, then anniversary, and then Sunday had all my family here for my birthday, and also where my Saints were taking on half my family's team, which is the Steelers, and we lost, and then watched my sister's team play afterwards, the Cowboys, and they fucked it up in overtime, and they lost. So. And then even my second favorite team, the Bills, fucked it up in overtime. So it was a shitty Sunday on one hand for football for me, but good time on Sunday because all the family was there.
Well, that's always good to know that you're having a good time with the family, right? It's always fun when you can.
Oh, it always
enjoy
is. I
their
always have a
company.
blast. Yep.
But yeah, man. Speaking of this card show, this was a pretty interesting this week. What do you think, man?
Buddy,
What a
I
waste
have
of fucking time. Sorry.
I wasted it, dude. I have not been that overwhelmed. It's so and that was only on a Friday. That wasn't even the busy day. The busy day, I'm sure, was Saturday and Sunday with all the signings. But waiting for you, I couldn't get a hold of Peter because he was somewhere already inside. I don't think Nico and Chris or your brother had gotten there
You
yet.
got there yet? No.
No, so I took one quick stroll up and down one friggin' aisle, and my just spinning, man. I can't believe the amount of product and prices of shit that's out there. It's
See,
insane.
told you. I tried to get him to fix it, but we didn't know how to figure it out, man. He didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why
It's hard to walk him
laptop-
through it, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm old time, man. I don't know. Why am I lagging then? Should I switch to
He's
the
like-
phone? Or fuck it?
He's like, "What am I doing? What's going on?" I know.
I don't know why all of a sudden it's lagging this time and it hasn't before.
You know, he's it's just could be where you are. It could be just the way it's all set. Who the heck? Who knows, man? It's nothing at the end of the day. It all depends.
Well, if it gets too bad, let me know and I'll switch over to the phone or something.
It is kind of funny. I've been kind of just trying to stare at myself because I'm trying not to match your voice with your. It's a little bit interesting.
Is it that
to be
bad?
honest. Yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. And I don't know if anybody else in the chat here would say much, but yeah, I don't know how much it's affecting everybody else. But yeah, it's there. It's funny.
Well, if it's that bad, it goes on for too long.
Well, there you go.
We
You
know
just
I'll
started
switch
like.
over.
we could count the seconds in between. We can count the seconds in
Delay.
between. Probably, I'm
Why
telling
is it
you.
a delay? It's never been delayed.
Dude. It's like 5 seconds in between what you're saying and when your mouth starts to move. At least it's nice. It's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's affecting everybody out there. You still got everybody watching you, buddy. So it must be that.
Well, I'll
pretty
find out.
crazy.
Ask Julie and maybe Michelle see it because we're in the same house. Oh, no, I guess she is.
It's like a Doug from the Kung Fu.
Like what I tell you to restart that fucking TV. Great. You want me to leave and come back on the phone?
What was this? Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's the same thing because we need the words
She
are off
put
on
it
the
in.
TV.
She put it in your terms, layman terms.
Yeah.
Eh? So she said, "Yeah, okay. Let's see how Rob would understand it." Okay,
Yeah.
it's like the TV when it lags.
Fuck.
I mean, it's up to you. You try it if you want to take a restart and do it. I'm here. I can talk to these guys for a while. Let's see. I can.
Well, if you want to talk for a couple, like 2 minutes or whatever, let me get because I'm not even set up for the phone, so it'll take me a minute or two. But
Well,
it's up to you.
You decide what's easier for you, man. You decide. I don't think. I don't know.
Great. Fuck, is it that bad? Jesus.
Oh, leave it. See, it doesn't bother. It doesn't bother it truly. So at the end of the day, I mean, that's when you kind of really watch the words. I mean, all I can suggest is to like reset the computer is really it. Right.
Hold on.
So Michelle says just like you do restart the computer on and
There.
off.
How's that? Does that work a little bit better? That way you can't see my mouth moving.
You know what? That's a pretty smart. That was pretty smart thinking for you. Quick, old man.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Pretty quick for that old man.
Well, seriously, if you want me to, it'll take me a minute though. But
go ahead. Yeah, jump off and jump back on.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry about this.
Oh my God. It's all right. You want me to start rambling because if I don't stop rambling, I mean, if I don't start, then I don't stop, right? You know what I mean? If that makes sense, guys. But yes, it's kind of funny. It happens to all of our internets. This is the kind of shit that happens. I mean, we've had it with Julie knows what it's like. Nico knows what it's like. I know what it's like. Fuck. I think everybody that has internet out there knows what it's like. So lately, I've been doing good. So on the internet side, so let's keep that with our fingers crossed. But it should be an interesting. It should be an interesting week. Oh, there she is. Say hi to your lovely other co-host somewhere in here. Are you coming in? There she is.
I had to fix my audio stuff. I had to plug the mic back in.
That's okay. You didn't have to. I was having a fun time looking at my big head. It was weird.
I know that you're like a fucking hummingbird in a side view mirror of a car.
Right.
Like you're just like staring at your face.
You know what it is?
What was that
it really
floating
is.
head?
I think that was. I think he's either making a crack at me or when it was Rob with just the eyeballs.
Yeah, maybe when he was like Kilroy.
Yeah. No, he's just been having one of those issues today with the internet. His is actually pretty good 90% of the 95% of the time, guys. But he's
True.
He's having an issue today. But it's okay. Sometimes that happens, right? You could be watching TV.
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Was that Rub? It was the infamous Trob.
No, it was Rib.
That was Rib.
No, but how have you been, Julie?
Oh, it was quite the exciting weekend.
I bet it was. I don't know. I just thought.
Did you hear about the what was it called? Like the armed robbery, barricaded people situation by the Gladstone Hotel there?
No, not really.
There was a pawn shop that these guys went into, and it was an armed robbery, and then everybody got out. But we thought it was a hostage situation, but what happened was there's 3 guys inside that barricaded that were trying to rob the place.
Okay.
I was across the street.
Oh, I was like, you're inside. What are you doing, man?
No, I wasn't there. I was across the street at the sensory deprivation place.
Oh, wow. And that's got to be some entertainment. You sure it wasn't a movie being filmed?
No, it wasn't a movie being filmed. There were a lot of cops.
Yeah, I was going to say, just make sure that it says Toronto Police on it. You know it's for us. But yeah, that's pretty crazy, man, to just be outside of something like that,
Yeah.
I guess everybody's fucking starving these days, man. They're gonna rob. Oh, there he is. They're gonna rob Rob. Speaking of,
Rip off.
oh, but they're gonna. Yeah. Let's see what this thing is like. Let's
The
see what he does.
was the one committing the robbery. No,
I was gonna say, yeah, you never know, right? Like, I mean, you could have been. We don't know.
Nope.
Are you ready for this weekend?
I was.
Before I bring the rib back on.
Yeah. I forget where we're going, but yeah, I have it planned. It's in my calendar.
It's in Leslie's place thing.
Oh, we're
remember?
going. Okay, we're going to Leslie's. All right.
Mhm.
I couldn't remember if we were setting up to go to a restaurant or anything. I forgot.
Yeah, no, we're good. I think that's where we're headed this weekend, so it should be fun. Hold on, here's
Totally
let's
fine.
try. Let's just say there he is.
Does this work at all better?
Rob P1.
Rob
I don't know where the
P1.
hell the P1 came from. Fuck. One of these days, I guess, eh?
It must be. You know what I'm thinking? It must be like a emoji or something that doesn't come up on the
Oh,
actual
man.
screen, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's actually working a lot better now.
Is it working out better now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally synced up now. You're all good.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. I've used the laptop the last couple of times. It was fine.
Yeah, I know. I was saying it's like normally nothing. There's not usually issues with yours for whatever
No.
reason. Today the internet's just funny. It's probably that snow that's coming. It's fucking with everything.
Well, we already had we had snow on Saturday night and Sunday.
Gotta flip that camera sideways. Poncho. Who's Poncho?
I guess he's talking wrong.
I know that, but where did
What if I don't
Poncho
want
come
to?
from? Yeah, let him be vertical. This is the TikTok way, okay?
Yeah, man.
This is the way to. If we ever want to make a fucking video of him afterwards, so much easier to crop out.
Yeah, that's right.
We could
Yeah,
take the
Poncho.
P1.
We're gonna have to do a live from the HR meeting, like a
Yeah, a little
like
snippet.
a clip in there. Yeah, a little snippet for the TikTok or something.
And then, yeah, that reels. We could have all kinds of fun with that, man. See how drunk you guys get. I'll be the sober one filming.
I
you
should have
guys.
posted that one from last time of JT dancing to that fucking Usher song. That was hilarious. He's trying to like slide out of his shoes to some fucking Usher song.
I was
And
jamming.
Leslie,
hilarious.
oh my god, dude, that
Me and
was so
Leslie,
funny.
We were gonna break an ankle as old people, man. We
Lewis and I
fucked.
were crying laughing. It was so funny.
because we were hoping we fucking slipped and broke an ankle or something. I know.
Oh my god, that's all we need.
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah,
funny. Though.
exactly.
More
Would've-
injuries.
It would have slipped backwards, hit the table, knocked the table out.
Oh, look who it is.
COVID.
It's COVID.
It's COVID. Great.
She's got
What's
COVID.
up? Oh man, that's like they're getting all these cameos here. This is lately these shows have been everybody's been passing through. It's kind
This
of
is what happens when my desk is in the hallway between the living room and the bedrooms on the one side. You know, I'm in this high traffic area. Fun
Oh,
post
that's
show
fun.
shenanigans. Gross. I missed it. Oh,
the
because Laura
COVID. Yeah.
flamed you.
I was wondering if he was gonna even remember that. He was so fucking hammered.
We bring it up every time they are like, you know, whenever they're both on at the same time, it comes up.
Oh yeah, no, it was crazy. It's crazy. So,
Anyway,
Julie, I'm gonna let you do the rest of your night. And,
I'll let you get
Thank
back
you
to
very
it.
much for stepping in. Sorry about
No
that.
problem. I'm
Appreciate
gonna
it.
work on this this intro for the soccer
Oh
the
yeah.
World
Be
Cup
having fun with this, eh?
thing. I'm gonna try and make their little animation here, so I can get back to it.
All right,
All
you have
right,
a fun one. We'll talk later.
Okay.
See you Friday.
See ya.
Yeah, Rob, what's going on, buddy?
Okay. Hopefully this is a bit better. Try
You
using
even
the
look
phone.
so much. You even look so much clearer, man. It's like you're
Yeah.
you're like 10 years younger.
Yeah, right. I wish.
No, that was when it was blurry.
Yeah, but blurry it for sure.
So yeah, so like back to
Anyway.
this card show and
Yes.
back to this fucking I don't know shit show of a fucking weekend. To be honest with you,
Dude,
Oh.
it was like I said, it was absolutely insane. Like it just I have never seen so many vendors I mean, everything just started looking the same.
bro. But that's what it's all about. I don't know how you guys even. It's like okay, this is the only way I can relate it. It's like, when a girl goes to Winners and she fucking shops through, and sorry, I don't mean to be sexist, but maybe I do, maybe I don't. But when they go to fucking Winners and they search through every fucking goddamn item in the fucking store just to find that one cool item or that one nice item, right? It's kind of funny that in that scenario, the way look, I think he's frozen. But yeah, like what the fuck happened? Hey, I don't know what happens. We lost him again. This is a perfect side view of Rob in his prime. Okay, guys, he'll stream it back up, but he'll be back on. But yeah, so this is going to be an interesting show for me to entertain today. This should be fun. But yeah, look, we got somebody excited for Friday's Cracking the Packs. You see that? So Nico says should be a good one. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Julie, it's been awesome tonight. This is awesome. I'm having a great time. This is like practice for my own show. If I ever want to talk to myself, see, that was just amazing how that happened. But yeah, it's all good. I have. You know what the problem was, Linda? Rob was so excited that he was gonna do we were supposed to sing Happy Birthday to You. He was gonna do a huge solo, but I don't know. I think he's just messing around with with his internet on purpose, right? So it would have been nice to hear that solo from Rob. I mean, I could always give you one for myself, but I don't know if that's so meaningful. But you know, it is what it is, right? But yeah, it is, Julie. It's like having my own show, man. This is just my dream. It's like looking into a mirror and seeing me. Think of that one, guys. Think of the one behind that one. But yeah, so this could be like a little test of JT on the road or something with JT. We're gonna figure what the fuck you know, fast on the curves with JT or some shit like that. We'll figure it out, but you never know, right? This is you know your brother. I don't know if you seem to be more technically inclined, Linda, than your little brother when it comes to computers and stuff like that. So maybe one day you should give him a tutorial. I know Michelle's tried. It's been, it's hard, man. You don't want to get through that old man's head, but it works. If you slowly beat it in there, it'll slowly make its way through. So don't you worry, right? But Nico's like, oh yeah, you'll be fine talking to yourself. But what if there's nobody to entertain like you guys? What if I'm only entertaining? Well, I usually do that anyways, man. Fuck. So it should be interesting. 163. Oh my god. You know what, guys? The ghost here. See, this is the guy that should be popping on the show when stuff like this happens. Yeah. Where are you? Get to work. These people, man, nowadays. But yeah, it should be interesting this week, guys. We'll get to see a bunch of stuff and come out with some new ideas. So I'm hoping that honestly, with this meeting and stuff, and with us getting together and brainstorming and stuff like that, we can really come out with a neat show of me, kind of like this one, where this isn't kind of off tone. If there's something going on around me, maybe it'll be a little different, right? But I think we found something, guys, hidden and lurking in the grass. There he is.
This is fucking ridiculous, okay? I'm back on the computer.
What happened to your phone?
I don't know. It's even worse. And then all of a sudden this message comes up saying about my internet. I've got one of the best internets around. I do not understand.
I think see? yeah. Hey.
She did. She was just right here 2 seconds ago. She came in. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking everything up. And I fucking sorry, man. What is Happy Meal saying?
I don't know what's going on. Happy Meal? Yeah, I don't know. He's over here. Something about I don't know.
Okay. I thought he was giving me shit.
It's been going non-stop in here. People are waiting for,
Yeah, that's a good one actually, Neeks.
welcome back. It's
Name
just
of the
too-
episode. I got the best internet around. It's fucking me up. It's kind of like his internet screwed up on him that one time. He kept logging in and out, in and out, in and out. Am
But
I
don't
still
have-
Am I lagging right now?
No, you're pretty good, man. Don't worry about it. You're not. There's nothing there. Maybe a second, if anything, half a second. But it's not. It's internet. It's gonna happen, bro. We're fucking 10 seconds behind anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference. It'll fucking
Is that
catch up when
Call
it's.
me a loser? Isn't that like the pot calling the kettle black?
Well,
He
what's
just
so
see what
funny
to say.
is- You know what's even funny this weekend when I seen all you guys out at the card show. This is one of those first things. This is like one of those things that I don't get to see. I don't go to very often. Probably never, and I get to see what it's like. So it's understandable that it's understandable that it was a little bit but it was honestly like the way I was watching everybody, they were just walking through, and then all of a sudden they noticed something out of the blue, and I'm thinking, how the fuck did you even notice that? Everything in each of these booths looks the fucking same. Now, I didn't see you guys stop at every single booth because that's just ridiculous.
No.
I don't know how you could do it, but I mean, I don't know what you guys look for when it comes to that stuff. So it was pretty cool to sit there and sit back, and I watch you. I watched Nico and fucking my brother with backpacks. Like, these guys come like they're real troopers, like they're going to war.
Backpack was like what Nick, your brother is. It's like they come with like these bloody suitcases that are like bulletproof. The only thing missing is the handcuff from the handle to the wrist, man. Like, it's insane.
There's a lot of money sometimes worth the cards.
No,
in that fucking
I know
box.
there is. I know there is. I won't get into that. I know. But I mean, it's just, and it's
so
just not
fucking-
me. It's like there had to have been 25% of the people that are walking these briefcases.
Yeah, I know, and it's kind of crazy when you sit back and think about it. It's like, what the fuck is the deal? And for a whole huge show like that, where in that building alone, the money in that building alone, at that point, at that moment, I mean, to have only like what, they had 2 cops there the whole time. I think.
Yeah, I didn't have many.
So I mean, really, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody sticks together and sticks up for each other, and that's all the same shit. But I mean, there was cards there that are worth more than cars.
Oh, the F1 cards blew me away.
Never seen shit like that before, eh?
F1, like the Formula One trading cards. I think the cheapest one I saw was like $500. Most of them were upwards like $5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand.
See the Lewis Hamilton.
Insane.
I don't even like Lewis Hamilton, but because he's such a record holder, and he's a role in there, and it's he's young doing it. So his card, that first year card that he has there, I guess you want to call it a rookie, but it would be I guess your first year driving. That card there was sitting there, and in that fucking cabinet was $75,000, and I'm thinking to myself, that's fucking nuts, man. Right? And you're getting replica helmets for 16 grand. They're not even real helmets. They're replicas of the real thing. But if I was going to pay that much money, I'd want something that was actually worn during the fucking race.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
I know Linda wants to know when you're singing happy birthday to her.
I
Rob.
sang her
told her.
happy birthday this morning when I called her for her birthday. She's not getting it live on air.
But yeah, no. So what were you saying about these cards? Like
Sorry.
even with your cards, it's hard, right?
Well, I had some cards I wanted to try. Yeah, it's just right. I wanted to try to unload, but I mean, I walk in with my Walmart bag, It's
Bro,
like,
you're killing me.
why? Leg?
You had your Walmart. No, your
The Walmart bag. Yeah.
No, your leg's good. Yeah, it's gone now.
I'm looking around. Everybody's got these beautiful suitcases, or these little tiny things that hold all their cards perfectly. And I'm walking with my Walmart bag, and no wonder why I'd walk up to tables to try to trade anything. People look at me, nah, get the fuck away from me. Who are you? So I thought, okay, that's fine. But we ended up buying a box. I mean, there's a couple of us, your brother and Peter and I. We bought a box of the new series Upper Deck. I got lucky on that one because I pulled Owen Powers canvas rookie card out of that, which Peter still is. He's like texting me every other day. You want to trade for that? You want to trade for that? You want to trade for that? So, and then because you open the box at the Upper Deck, you get a special pack of cards, I guess it is, and that's when I pulled out that numbered card, Morgan Byron. So that was a rare card too. So I got a numbered card there. So I got lucky. I had a couple of good pulls there.
You guys are pulling a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Sitting around a big circle, fucking jerk. No, on the tables.
Yeah.
You guys are sitting.
Dude, that
there
was
just
too much.
putting cards.
I was a write-off. I went home. I couldn't even walk. I was a complete vegetable. Like I just was done.
I gotta come out to fucking the boonies and get out with you more often, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, it's crazy.
Get you out of the house.
Traffic.
Stretch that back.
That traffic is just fucking. I forgot how stupid Toronto traffic is, man. That's not even really Toronto. That's only Mississauga.
You're only worried about the parking lot. That was the parking lot you seen that had the traffic, man. No,
parking lot was easy. Actually, it didn't take me long to find. I got lucky. Because somebody was just pulling out, and I just fucking grabbed the spot. Took you a little bit before you were able to find one.
Well, the problem too with me is that it started fucking raining, and I didn't really want to park that far back because I didn't want to walk in the water in the rain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. See you Friday, boss man. Yeah.
Boss baby.
But yeah, so I finally met, because I've only talked to him through this, like through the screen, right? So actually, you have too, right? I think that's the first time we all met. Oh no, you've met Chris before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've driven him home already.
Yeah. Okay. So you've met Chris before. I never met. Taller than I thought he was.
You know what's funny is that my brother said, it's funny that you said that, is because I was at the house the other day, and my brother says to me, you know, that guy Chris doesn't look like I thought that was him.
Yeah. He said
I'm
that
trying
too.
to understand,
yeah, he said that when we were there.
I'm trying to ask him, like, because I mean, I guess he's never really seen him on. He said he's seen him on the show, but he says even in person he didn't really recognize him. He says it was like, I said maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe he was, trying to be inconspicuous because they know they're gonna catch him from Comic Shop Talk or
that's right. Hound him for autographs.
Or drunk ass Chris from the Battles, right?
Yeah, that's drunk Chris from the Battles. That's his new name. Drunk Chris from the Battles.
There is two of them, right? There's not just the one. There is two Chris's. There's the one that comes out on Comic Shop Talk and on the Late Night Collectors community, and then there's one that only comes out when he comes and visits this show, eh?
Yeah, totally different, man. It's like night and day.
Yeah. Oh, but it's still great. It's still great to have him.
Oh, it was good, man. It was a good time with all of us there, man. Walking around and afterwards sitting down at least we were able to grab a table where we can kind of sit down and kind of go
sitting down
stuff. I know you do, but I do. After standing all day, man, my back's fucking seized up. I need to sit.
Oh,
watching your brother and Peter. Watching your brother and Peter go at it back and forth. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
They're the worst. Those two, man. They're
not the worst. That was funny. I wish we should have been videoing that for the show.
No, but that's the way they are to each other, man. They've been like that for the last fucking 20 years, man, or 10 years to each other.
So friggin' funny, man.
The way they talk to each other, and they fucking try to wheel and deal each other, and they're trying to make money off each other, man. That's the best part of it.
I know. Yeah,
right?
Yeah. They're trying to almost like they're scamming each other. That's the funny part. Where, it's and then you watch them laugh at each other. It's kind of comical. So
yeah, and it's even my nephew. My nephew made some money that day, man. So
he
had a good time, man. He had a. I don't know if it was that day or the day after because I know he went back.
They went back on the Saturday.
Yeah, my brother never ended up. Well, he played. He ended up, but I don't think he won the actual poker tournament thing.
Okay, nice.
So he was at, like I said, with the table with what's his face there, Caberlet.
Caberlet, yeah.
Yeah, so that should have been interesting. What a bum.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Are you
bums,
Are
yeah.
you
Speaking
kidding
of the
me?
Maple Leafs,
Dude, I wish we had a player like Caberlet right now.
yeah, you can put him in net.
I know we got issues with net, but before a net, we got more issues on fucking defense right now.
Oh, come on. You have
I was
issues all
no,
around the fucking place.
actually, yeah, you're right. We do. This team is not playing the way they should be playing.
I don't know what they're doing, if they're doing it on purpose or what the fuck, that they've just given up with each other. Like they've had enough of each other. They can't fucking. I don't know, man. I don't see them winning what they pulled off last year. I don't see them getting even that many.
I
Maybe
don't
they're
think so.
looking at it differently.
I don't think so either. But I think they're going to be one of those teams that, you know, maybe are 6th, 7th. Yeah, I'm not giving up on them, but I mean, I'm not watching as intensely yet with them because they need moves for sure. I mean, Muzzin is now out indefinitely. Like he's probably done. He'll have to retire because they're saying right now he's got
Too many hits.
he's got cervical spine injury right now.
But
from that
how
neck
does that
hit.
fucking happen? Yeah, that's
He's
a hit.
done. Yeah, so he's done. Like he already has serious concussion issues and back problems, and now he's got the spine injury. So Brody's now out with an oblique injury. You know, at least we got Jordy Ben back. He played his first game. He actually not tied. He was the second. What is it? Jordy Ben, yeah, I was just reading this, became the second defenseman in Leaf history since 1920 to score the game-winning goal in his debut. So I think Jordy Ben is going to be the rep for Muzzin, personally. He's that type of player.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think we just need to go out and get one more good defense. I was also reading earlier on that
fuck. I mean,
what?
give what's his name a run, I guess.
Who?
What do you guys got? Who do you have in net? That young kid. What's his name?
Oh, Shalgren?
Shalgren. Yeah.
Well, he's the one that's had to take over. That's our third.
He's had no
string
choice.
goalie. Yeah,
He's had no choice but to pick it up, right?
I think Samsonov is a fantastic goalie. I think when he comes back, he'll take over number one from Matt Murray.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, I said that when he first got signed on. I know Matt Murray's a good goalie, but like the thing with Murray is he's not consistent enough. I think you can get Samsonov had some great seasons, man, and people don't remember that. So
yeah, no, I agree.
A little older, I understand.
Yeah, but I was also reading that Leafs are actually shopping people for up front too. They're not happy with like Kerfoot and Engvall and some of the other ones. They're just not. They need some.
They're busy making fucking
they need some grit. They need like a player like Josh Anderson is. You know what I mean? Like
they're shopping Josh. They're Montreal's talking about shopping Josh Anderson.
I would take Josh Anderson.
Well, they can still, right? But I don't want to get rid of him. I think because he's just not. He's not. Well, he's not grooving with the style that St. Louis been talking about. Like he's got a. The problem is he likes to take that speed that he needs and go wherever he wants to go. But they want to get him. They're trying to get him to focus on taking that speed and putting him into the positions that he should be going into. Where, you know, like because he's always had his own way of playing, and it's a dangerous way of playing, coming down that fast and taking a turn like that is a dangerous style. Of hockey.
It is. But I mean,
you and the goalie, right?
It's a player like that is what Toronto needs. Somebody that can produce, somebody that can set up, and also somebody that's not afraid to get in the corner or come in and fucking lay your ass out.
But I think they were talking to Calgary about him. They were talking with Calgary again. They score a lot of good deals with Calgary, man. They get a lot of
they've been
the picks, right?
I mean, teams have been talking to every team because I think every team is really looking for something right now.
Montreal's been. I just like watching Montreal this year because they're having so much fun, man. You could tell them they're just a bunch of kids. Like,
well, they're young, yeah.
They're all kids. They're making some mistakes. None of them are the defenseman. Arbor Jack guy. That kid there, man. He's a fucking scrapper. better
Yeah.
not piss him off. You got him. You got that other one, Caden Gooley, who's pretty good. He made
Mhm.
the team. He's pretty good, right?
Yep.
And then you got some of the veterans. You got Savard, but they're thinking of shopping him around. See, the thing is, I feel like they're getting rid of now that they've got a sort of, even with Suzuki as he's a good leader. For a young kid, man, he's taking on that role and that responsibility pretty well, right?
Yep.
It's not easy to handle. That's a lot of pressure,
Oh, no.
especially
No.
in Montreal, right?
Exactly.
Just like
No,
being
I
in
like,
Toronto.
and it's just like there's, I don't
I
know.
watched. We need a goalie, but we're riding on two all right goalies. But
Yeah.
we could always use a goalie right now too, right?
Well, I think every team really, unless you have like an actual
They're hard to come
Tampa,
by.
I mean, especially nowadays,
Even
a lot of the
Tampa's
good
goalie's
goalies are
sucking
even
right
getting
now.
older. So
Yeah, even he's stinking it up. He's so far. He doesn't have a great record to start, right? So
yeah.
or Velasquez or whatever his name is.
But I mean, goalie can only get you so far as well. You really need top D. Defense is where it's at.
Yeah, but we you know what's nice about the defense we got too is that they like to jump up on the play. I've noticed the young guys because they got the energy to go
Yeah, which
back
is
and
nice.
forth.
That's like Kyle McCarr. I mean, that kid is just incredible.
You see, we got two boarding calls this week. Since the last time we had two suspensions. That young kid, that one we drafted last year, first of all, that's Sotofsky or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
He took.
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, but he's like 6 something. Like he's a tall fucking guy too. So I mean,
tall, skinny. Yeah.
So it's gonna
That's
happen. You
Fisher's
hit
kid.
somebody from behind. Yeah.
Yeah, because last year was Owen Power.
Yeah, last year. No, but
Yeah,
wasn't Yeah, but who was the one that got picked? They thought was going first and then got picked like third.
That's Sean Wright. No, he went fourth.
That was this year, right?
Yeah, and now Seattle's not even playing him. They want to send him down. He's fucking livid, man.
I mean, like I said, even with our team, like I fucking Montreal, with my team, they like to play. I like watching them, man. They like to. They're enjoying it. They're having fun, man.
Well, it's like Ottawa. Ottawa's going to have a fantastic team coming up, man. They got a lot of great players now.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of. I don't know. It's just a matter that I like much of the Pittsburgh game Friday, because I obviously I didn't leave the card show until like 9 o'clock or whatever, or 8:30 or something. I didn't get home till 9, so I missed most of that Pittsburgh game. But from what I read, anyway, they played like shit and ended up losing. They almost lost to Vancouver if they didn't finally wake up and come back in the second and the third. It's just they don't know how. Like they don't start the game on time. It's like they get out there, they're lazy, they get down a goal or two, and then they're like, "Oh, let's use that smell and salt." Or, "Oh, fuck, now we're awake. Okay, let's go." You can't win games that way, man, all the time. Lucky with Vancouver, because Vancouver's having it. If it was any other team, they probably would have fucking lost.
No, I think Vancouver is doing it purposely too. I think they could score. They could do a lot better than they're playing. They played tough, and they play hard. They were just doing it purposely. I think they were avoiding. They were staying outside. They were controlling the puck even when they played.
I don't know, man.
They were, and I think they're doing it just to fuck their GM. I really do. I think he's maybe he just looks too old for the league, man, anymore, man. You got to get somebody in there that they don't want to negotiate with. What's his face there? Is it Hovart or is it Hoser?
Hobart, yeah.
Yeah, Hovart, right? They don't want to negotiate with him, and they're making him sit there. And that sucks, bro. You've already played how many games into the season, and you still don't even know if you're gonna have a contract with this team. Why do you even want to try? Like, I mean, to try to showcase,
but on the same token, like, think about it. Like, you're a fucking NHL star. You're a player. You're already making enough money. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna squabble over whether you get that extra $600,000 or $1 million. I mean, you're already making more than 80% of the fucking world is making. Like,
yeah, I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. I
Yeah.
agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I agree with your the opinion 100%. But the problem is we make them so that they can be making money like this. We make it so that it's popular. They, you know what, bro? They've been doing this since they were kids. If they're gonna want to make money, they know they're out there on a superstar level, like on
Fucking greed.
on a playing form, right? No, they know they're on a platform that's gonna come up with that's gonna bring in a lot of revenue,
Yeah.
a lot of they know they're stars in somebody's
Yeah.
eyes, one way or the other. So you know what, they're gonna ask for what they want, and they're gonna 90% of the time they do get it if they're not that greedy, because greedy is an issue, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they're also getting paid in US dollars too, aren't they?
Well, most of them do. I'd say probably
90%,
90
I think all
or
of them.
95% of all the NHL players make US. The only ones that probably don't are the ones that are on two-way contracts in Canada, where they probably make like, if they play on the farm team, they make like, a couple of 100,000 Canadian. If they get brought up to the NHL, then they make like league minimum, which is like what, 700,000-800,000,
So
which that's a year, but then you got to break it down to how many games do they play. So really it works out to like, thousands or whatever. It's
hundreds of thousands, buddy.
100. Yeah.
So
Well, it depends. If you think about it, if you get a league minimum and you make say 800,000, but you only play one game, you don't get 800,000. You get, whatever. Is it 84 games divided by,
you might lose me.
800,000 and whatever that is, that's for that one game that they played. So,
No,
but
I hear you.
like I said, just for me, and this is just, I know everybody wants to, the more money everybody makes, you think. I don't get it. I mean, sure, everybody would love to make that kind of money, but it's not fucking. It's, to me, it's just greed. Like, you're already making, especially with somebody in that status, he's already making millions a year. How can you not be happy with that?
Because, bro, when
These
you
other
start
guys that are
making
like
trades-
you get into baseball and football and whatever, soccer, whatever the fuck it is, where they're making, 100 million a year. It's like, fuck off. Like, I don't know.
I'll
That's
tell you
just-
something right now, man. When you start making that kind of money, you start spending that kind of money. See, it's a different lifestyle. You got to sustain that lifestyle afterwards, right? And whether you've introduced it to your family, your wife, your kids, you got to kind of sustain that. And if you don't sustain that,
Yeah.
I
don't agree.
I understand. I don't agree either, but I am just playing devil's advocate for both
Yeah.
sides.
No, fair enough.
Because,
Fair enough. Yeah.
because they deserve to. A lot of the times they've put more work than, I mean, think about it. That's going to shit to be a hockey player like that, regardless of if you're good or not. Just to be in the NHL period and get drafted or whatever.
Mhm.
You have to have gone hockey nonstop every day, every floor, every fucking morning, and you know what I mean. And they were played nonstop in your driveway just to be half
Sure.
that good.
And if
Right.
you wanted to be a good architect, you'd have to draw every day. You'd have to do this every day. You'd have to
No,
go
I
to
think
university.
that's a different skill. I don't know. I think that you use a different part of the brain for that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, that's just me, but I think when it's architecture, it's something that you're born with. I don't know if you can just sit there.
Well,
and
it's the same
practice
thing with your
drawing
skill
every
of
day.
hockey.
Like I've practiced.
I didn't make
fucking-
the NHL. I thought
Yeah.
I was an okay goalie for being, in men's leagues and shit like that. But it's whether you're born with the talent or not. Not everybody's born with the talent. Just like not everybody's born with a talent to be able to draw or to do poetry or to whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own strengths to what they're good at.
So, like, I mean, I think, but that's what I'm just breaking it. I'm breaking it down to like a scientific level, if you want to say it. Like, I know everybody's got their own talents, and we got our own fucking this, and we're own individual.
I just think
person.
everybody makes too much money in the fucking sports world. That's all. That's just my opinion.
Well, I agree too. I do agree. I can't say no. I mean, there's not much. I mean, hockey is probably the least amount of money that anybody makes, really. And they're just starting to make those crazy contracts,
Yeah.
But I think
Basketball, baseball, football is ridiculous.
And don't forget about soccer and shit like that these guys.
And
are
so,
gonna be
yeah, I'm
talking
sorry.
about
Yeah, actually, soccer
because,
is really crazy too. You're right. Really crazy.
know, and then you get F1 racing. There's all kinds of stuff that
I know. This doesn't stop, man.
hockey makes the minimal, the fucking bare minimal. I think, man, out of everybody and out of all the leagues, I think out of all the sports.
Well,
out there,
probably
it's
National Lacrosse League.
I don't know.
That
Actually,
makes it worse.
it's the CFL, which is just speaking of
Well,
that,
that too.
isn't it the Grey Cup this weekend or some shit like that?
I think this weekend coming up is the Grey Cup in.
Toronto finally got in there.
Yeah, it's Toronto and Winnipeg.
It was since 2017, I think it was, right? Since the last
I don't
time.
follow CFL.
Well, you know what? Because you're a fucking want to be American over here.
How about
Your
what to be?
NFL crap? I watch fucking CFL. I know it's like touch football, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
flag football. Okay.
If you're going to watch football, definitely the NFL is the way to go. My opinion.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just too much ass slapping in the NHL football. Period. Not NHL, NFL.
I tell you, when you watch it, man, like I'm actually surprised more guys aren't fucking hurt. Some of those hits are just absolutely insane. I don't know how they don't walk out with like broken legs and femur bones sticking out, and it's just crazy. But
Where in what
in football. Oh fuck! Some of these hits, they come in on the side and wipe out your legs, and you get tackled, and I don't know.
They got padding everywhere, bro.
Not everywhere.
If you got muscle, it makes strength, I guess, in that area. So it's hard, as long as you know what you're doing. I mean, it's true. I mean, there could be some crazy breaks. There could be. I mean, you could just fall the wrong way and you land on your leg or your foot the wrong way, and it just gets right.
Hand injuries too.
Fragile body parts.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, the Leafs are just
sucking
right now. They really are. I mean, even Matthews is nowhere to where he should be. Nowhere,
man. There's more. There's defense out there that have been playing better hockey than him. Like scoring more goals and assists, and
Well, I don't know whether do you play Tim Hortons hockey pool for the points to get free coffees and stuff.
Yeah, once in a while.
Okay. This is when a player is starting to go downhill when they don't even put him for the number one pick when Toronto's playing. Because Austin Matthews last year when I was playing, anytime Toronto was playing, he'd be one of the picks that you can do is Matthews. And I would always pick Matthews because you're almost guaranteed a goal. Yeah. They don't even put him in any of the lineups anymore lately. The last 4 picks that I've done where Toronto has played, Austin Matthews isn't even on the friggin' list anymore. No, not until he picks it up, and I guess they put him back in. He's just not. I don't know. Like it's the whole team.
I watched
man.
it the other day. I watched some of it the other day, the Pittsburgh game, and after when I got home that night, right, I had thrown it on and I was watching because I want to see if I can catch my buddy on the television. He was in a good corner there. He had some good seats, but honestly, dude, he didn't even look like he cared. Like he was trying. Don't get me wrong. But it's because it looked like it's just because a lot of the times they pass to him anyways, right? Like, or he's the one who has to go get it. It's like it's almost like I don't know. I just don't feel like he's there. He's there with the guy there. He's not getting along with somebody. And
but it's not just him. It's all of them. The only line that is doing half decent is the fucking fourth line. Like it's
because
just
they got something to prove.
Yeah,
they want to get on the first line.
Like Marner's not doing what he should be doing I mean, Tavares was doing out of this world for a while, but now he's kind of backed off a little bit. Kerfoot's nowhere where he should be.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it is early in the season and
Bunting is like a ghost.
We are living up here in Canada, so they're probably starting to feel some of those winter blues, even though it's hockey, No
excuse, just excuses, man.
I'll give him that. I'll let.
I told you, I'm a diehard Leaf fan. Always will be, but I also know when your team is not producing, should be, or even trying. They're not even
It's-
starting the
it's-
games right. They're not even showing up for the first period half the time.
So turn it, watch a Montreal game one day, and tell me if you think.
Oh, I just
that
don't
was-
watch anything. Fuck them.
Watch it. Just watch it. Watch it one day, and you'll see that it's like maybe watching. It's maybe like watching Toronto a couple years ago when those guys first were introduced into the league. Right? It's really exciting to
Frustrating,
watch.
dude.
It's fun to watch because it's different type of hockey too. I'm watching than they
Yeah.
usually play. The Canadians, they're playing in tight, and
Yeah.
they're cutting, and they're not leaving their player, right? Like their penalty kill is probably. I mean, they've had to give up a lot of penalties. They've given up a lot of penalties since the season started. So I see that, but their penalty kill is awesome, and they're so small, bro. I'd be afraid if I was that small, man, to be in hockey. Like,
Yeah. How's that?
I don't know, man.
You hear
I was
that?
hearing Battle of the Bangers, yeah, bro. What the hell, man? I don't know.
Was that coming from Europe? From your thing?
I don't know. I just heard that too in the background. I don't know if you had it on your. Is it your phone
No,
there or something?
No, I've got it's just a computer, man.
No, that freaked me out, man.
Freaks
no idea.
Jesus,
I have no idea, man. I heard it in the background.
that's
of my
what I
ears,
heard.
too.
I thought it was in the background of yours.
Oh man, I have no idea what the hell happened there, but that's kind of weird.
That
That's
was
kind of
creepy.
scary. He's always watching.
I was gonna say he's always around there. Looking
Yeah,
around. Going,
he's
Boss?
gonna come in and end the show. Then he's gonna come in and end the show.
Yeah. Wow.
No.
Jeez, that was kind of creepy.
See, look,
Yeah.
yeah, even Linda got it. See, Linda.
Oh, I guess they heard it too. So it wasn't just us. So
No.
that's
He's
interesting.
creeping somehow, man.
Yeah.
He's
He is,
everywhere.
man. He is. He's
Maybe he
everywhere.
never. He might be. Maybe he's in your other room, dude. And you don't even know.
Fuck. I don't think he'd come out to Booneyville.
No, fuck. You guys had. Speaking of Booneyville, you said you had snow up there the other day. They're saying we're supposed to get some over here today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything was covered. Yeah.
I'm
Cars were
pissed, man.
covered. Our deck was covered. Everything was covered.
I still got. I just realized the other day because they threw salt on the road for the first time, man. And
Oh, okay.
on the 400, and I was driving up,
Yeah.
and I was. Luckily, it was raining or wet, like
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was just damp and it was wet, so it was a lot of shit splashing back up onto the car. So
Yeah.
I was able to fucking see because I have no windshield washer reservoir.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. That's right. You got no
I
fluid.
still haven't fixed it. Yeah, man. I haven't gone to the insurance. I haven't called the insurance yet to do that.
Yeah,
right?
I'd be doing that pretty damn fast, especially with this type of weather, because once that salt starts going on your windshield, if you don't have proper fluid,
Well, I was trying to explain this to my nephew. I was, and I know we're jumping over to cars, but I was trying to explain this to him because his is the same thing.
Right,
His
yeah.
is just because his car is tuned, so it gets a little hotter.
Yeah.
It runs a lot hotter now because he hasn't put the intercooler in.
yeah,
So, because it's running a little hotter, stuff tends to melt. You got to be careful, right? Like especially if you're driving it, you don't want it to just sit there after you. You gotta let it idle for a bit too after you turn the car off. It's a little, with the turbo, so it doesn't seize
Yeah.
up.
yeah.
But he doesn't understand, so I'm trying to explain these things to him, right? Because I mean,
Yes, man.
little things like that make a huge
Yeah.
difference when it comes to
Yeah.
fixing a car. At the end, I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He can teach
They
me
don't
something
listen.
about keeping my car clean. That's what he can teach me. But when it comes to anything else, he can't teach me shit, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't think anybody could teach you how to keep your car clean. No
fuck
offense.
off, bro. It's like my room, man. I got to do another overhaul again, man. I did it once,
That's
made my
crazy
bed,
shit.
and that was it, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was explaining to him too because he has no. Sorry, Linda threw me off with the leak spying on us. It's true.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah, no shit. Like I said, man, that was creepy.
But yeah, so what I was saying was mine's broken because of the stupid when the tire blew, right? That's what
Yeah.
I keep fucking wanting to call the insurance company, but I keep putting it off, and now I'm back into the winter again, and I might as well just call them. It's not going to put my insurance up. Like I said, I'm paying
No.
$114 a month, so
Yeah. I would definitely do it before that snow
I'm
hits.
40 years old. Yeah, because so I was telling him he's got his melted, right? So his is the same thing. right? His actually melted because of the
Yeah.
heat in the car, right? And I told him, I said, if you don't fix it, I go, you don't know what it's like. I'm used to driving with a car with no windshield washer bucket. Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
driven with a car, it's just like driving with when you run out of fluid, right?
Yeah.
Like if you know how to get in behind trucks and get in behind the cars properly,
Get
and let
some
the,
spray and stuff. Yeah.
you let the spray build up, you're good to
Yeah.
go, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's times I've caught myself doing 100 and trying to throw fucking water on the window somehow, man.
It's scary, man.
But-
Sometimes.
But it could be, it could be because I'm trying to teach him, and I'm trying to teach some of these. I'll maybe give a little bit of my knowledge when it comes to driving.
Yeah.
To the guy, because I told him
But a lot of they won't listen
driving
though.
up that 400. No, well, driving up that 400, he hasn't never driven up. He doesn't know what the winter is like driving up that way.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. It's
one
way
thing
to learn.
living in the city. It's one thing living in the city and driving, right? Because
Yeah.
the roads are always fucking full of salt. But
Yeah,
it's another thing going up a highway when you're going in sort of a valley area.
Yeah.
Right. And it's something that's called canal. Right.
Yeah.
So I
Yep,
mean, and
exactly.
you're gonna wonder where all the moisture and all the fucking snow's coming from, and you can't see. It's worse than fog. Like lately,
Yeah.
the fog was bad, right? But
Oh, it has been, man.
that's been interesting. I remember I was filming when we went to go. That's when we actually
Yeah.
meet up, guys. I went up to go meet up with Rob out in the boonies. Speaking of boonies, and we
Yeah.
decided to pick the worst fucking day possible.
For you, I didn't know what the hell you were talking about because
Well,
we
bro.
had nothing. Yeah, great. I'm always like, that was creepy, man. I don't know how you did that, but that was creepy, bro. Yeah. But that day when you told me about that, I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. It wasn't, I left Guelph. It was fine. It wasn't until I was coming down the hill towards Milton. I hit Milton. Holy shit. Then it just went into like pea
Well,
soup,
it's-
man.
It's the closer you got
It's
to the
still
lake,
good.
the worse it was, bro.
Yeah. So
The worse it was, man. It was fun, but it was a fun drive back, and I guarantee, I promise you, man. I almost went off the road twice.
yeah.
I don't know if I had mentioned that, but yeah, it almost, because all of a sudden, you could see 2 or 3 of the lines in front of you, right?
Yep.
And you're going, okay, hopefully you can fucking make it. Hopefully you can,
Yeah.
hopefully you're going, and you're following, your GPS is telling you you're going the right way too at the end of the day. So next thing I know, there's the turn I gotta get off it. So I'm like right in the middle. In a split second, it pops out of nowhere, the sign, everything, right? It's like, fuck.
Well, that
People don't get it,
location
man.
we
It's
met
dangerous.
up, it had the construction, so I had to take a back in order to get back on the highway.
Yeah, what
So
did I tell you?
I-
You seen what happened to me?
You can see, man. Yeah, I know.
You
You
seen
couldn't
what
even get
happened to me? I had to
Yeah.
go all the way past that.
past it.
and then
I know.
and then
See, I
come
was
back.
able to. The eastbound you could get off. I didn't realize they had the westbound closed.
What a
So,
fucking mission, man!
I know.
I had nowhere to go. Thank God for GPS, man. I have no idea where the fuck I was, man.
And not only
I-
that, thank God it was so late where there was not really any traffic either.
That's another thing. The traffic, actually, you know what, might have not been so bad. It could have kept it warm enough where it kept the off the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
but
the
I mean,
fog
at
a little
least
higher,
it wasn't
right?
bumper to bumper or like a lot of traffic in that type of thick fog, man, because that's when shit could go wrong. So, I mean,
fuck
hell,
it,
you-
man.
By the time you were ready to go and meet me and we get out there, I think it wasn't even till like 11:30 at night. That's how we got out there.
It was scary, man. I fucking
Yeah.
recorded it. I gotta make a reel for you guys for that one, man. That
Great.
one should be interesting. But no,
It's
that was-
tough
that
enough
was
to
scary
drive
as
in the
fuck.
it's tough enough to drive in the fog as it is, but here's JT driving and he's trying to fill at the same time. Attaboy.
That's it, man. That's why on the road, or being cautious on the road with JT. No, I should have
Mhm.
safety tips. Do not do
Yeah,
this.
do
while
not
you're
do
driving.
this. Yeah, do not do this.
Yeah, I should have a safety segment. What do you think? Hey, I'm
Yeah,
coming
I
to get
don't-
you first, man. I'm going out for that long fucking ride out to Nowheresville.
Yeah. Right
And
from
you know,
Greenville.
hopefully we could get it all set up before the winter so you guys can watch me doing donuts too. No, I can't do that, man, because if I do get pulled over or something, then guess what? They have the evidence right there, motherfuckers.
Don't do it, man. Just be normal and drive. Is that possible?
What's be normal and drive?
Exactly. It's that for
Hey,
you. It's
come
not.
on, dude. You know what, man? I have to kind of, and the worst part is I gotta like lie to my nephew and stuff. Like, I know
Sure
half
you
the
do.
stuff that he's doing, I've done before, and if
It's
not
the same
worse.
thing with my stepson. It's the same thing. I can't tell him half the shit that I did, man. Because if I he'd be like, "Oh, okay, that sounds good."
Well,
No, man, I did so many stupid things driving when I was younger. It's not funny. I don't want him knowing any of that.
no, but thank God he doesn't listen or watch the show or anything.
No, I
so
don't.
I'm not so worried about that, right?
No, this is
He,
too late
chances
for
of,
him.
yeah, if it's a card show or something, yeah, he would be watching the Kraken packs. But the thing is, dude, the stuff that they think like I'm hearing of the stuff that they do, and it's reminding me of when I was 18 and 17,
Yeah, man.
and I get pulled into this. You get pulled into this thing. Is it? I'm judging to myself. Is it safe or not first before I even decide to say anything? So it's you gotta. It's a touchy road,
Well,
especially when they're that age, right? Because if you say
yeah.
the wrong thing, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it despite, right?
Well, like I've always said to everybody else, like I must have definitely had somebody watching out for me up there because the stupid shit I did when I was younger, I have no idea how the hell I'm still alive. But it's just it's crazy.
I did the stupid shit on purpose, so I knew that I would be able to.
Well,
do
I was
it.
doing it. I knew what I was doing, but at that age, you think you're invincible, man. Like it's just like, yeah, whatever.
I'm still invincible, man.
Fuck.
Bro, I'm still invincible, Rob.
Yeah. Knock on wood, brother. Don't fucking say shit like that.
Trying to kill me on 420 with a heart attack.
Yeah,
Fucking
no
right.
kidding, man.
I'm still here, man.
Yeah, nothing could bring you down, right?
No, I see. What do you agree? Which part, man? I everything I say.
That
Is smart.
somebody was watching out for me.
Oh,
She knows the shit that I
she
did
wasn't
when
talking
I was
about me.
No.
She wasn't talking about me. Yeah.
Maybe she was. I don't know. Maybe she was. I don't know.
We got to start filling the comments up there, Linda, with stupid shit Rob did. We could start doing a little segment.
I don't even think she knows half the shit that I even did. That's crazy.
That's you know what. It is what it is, right? That's what it's a different time now, so everything's a little different, right?
Oh, everything is different. I mean, even the time before my time, when you're talking about, back in the early 70s. No, I mean like saying being, 1920 and 1969, 1970. They
I'd be dead, bro.
The shit that they did back then, they were, so long as they made it home to their driveway, the cops didn't even do anything. Like, it was nothing like that for me.
Dead or in jail, probably.
Yeah, that's
right.
crazy.
Honestly, if I was living in the 70s, I think about it now. Because I really, I've been listening, like I said, to the music a lot this year, and I've been thinking about it. And if I was growing up at that time, like my uncle and my, all that shit, I'd be dead. My parents, I'd be dead. I don't think I would have made it past. I would have been like a fucking Jim Morrison, but past what was it, 20 fucking, what were they, 25, 27?
Yeah. For you, it's probably for your drugs or like your pot and your drinking and shit. For me, it'd be more of a James Dean thing with the fucking speed and the craziness and stunts and shit we used to do.
Well, I would have been doing both, bro. What are you talking about? I would have been doing them at the same time. That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's the one thing I don't think I would be doing, which I'd be fine with. It's just the stupid shit that
I can't guarantee that I wouldn't have been doing them both at the same time back then, because it wasn't like it is today where it's so put out there.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
It was like a slap on the wrist if you got pulled over drinking and driving. Really, at the end of the day, now you fucking get pulled over drinking and driving, you get fucking handcuffed, arrested, thrown in the fucking car. Doesn't even, they don't even mess around anymore, right?
Oh, speaking of cars and stuff, did you hear about Jay Leno?
Did he
was
die?
rushed to the hospital. No, he was rushed to the hospital. He was working on one of the cars in his garage or whatever, and apparently it blew up or something. So he's got like severe burns to his face, and he was rushed to the hospital.
What the fuck kind of car was he working on to blow up?
I have no idea. There wasn't a lot of info on it. I just quickly was reading up, and it just basically said there was an incident in his garage, and one of the cars caught fire or whatever, and he was rushed to the hospital with severe burns to his. And and part of his body.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Crazy,
Well,
man.
eventually you get hurt yourself when you're working on cars, bro. I
Well, you
told you, I
could,
got
but-
electrocuted.
But I mean, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember you saying that. But
That's scary.
with an expert like Jay Leno, you would think that, you know.
Who says he's an expert on cars? Like, he knows cars, but who says he's an expert on working on them? Me, like, if he was working on the car, like, you never know. I mean, I can't.
Oh, he's got mechanics for that, but he does know his way around a car. Oh yeah, he's not just somebody that has the money and buys them and doesn't know what to do with them. Like, he is mechanically inclined when it comes to that sort of thing.
Yeah, no,
So
I hear you, right?
again, I guess when more info comes out, we'll find out. But that's all I know is that he got some severe burns or whatever.
So how you doing in your football pool?
I actually didn't do too bad this week, but overall, I'm in the basement, man, this year.
I
But
gotta usually say, like Nico says it.
Overall, Nico way ahead of me.
Is he
Yeah,
really?
It's just the picks this year. Like, everybody's having issues. Like, it's just not me. Like, it's just, even though other people are ahead, but it's the same thing. Even Nico, when we were talking on Friday, we were talking about it, that teams that should be kicking ass, that people are putting our high numbered picks on it, and they're not coming through. So it's just it's really weird. And even right now, are you kidding me? Washington is beating fucking Philadelphia right now. That's like, what the fuck is that? Like,
that's what I said. What the fuck is that? I have no idea.
Like, that's one of the teams. I bet you if I were to look on right now, I bet you everybody put almost all their points on Philadelphia. So,
bro, sometimes they still.
Is that you or me?
It's still being a sec, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back.
Okay, that was you. I wasn't sure if it was me or you, and I'm like, okay, I could see me moving. You're not moving, so.
No, it ran low there for a second. I don't know what happened there. That was
okay. I was like, oh.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no, these football, like I said, it's based on last year's stats. Is that what they're picking, or is it?
Well,
they played enough games to
it's
base
just
it
the
on
team
this year?
itself. It's just like, I mean, still,
how can you
like,
bet on a team just because they put a team together, and you don't know how they play yet? I mean, they don't play many games, right? How many games they play in a fucking season?
I don't know. Only play once a week, dude. And then even that,
no idea. You're a
you get a
football
bye.
guy.
Every team gets a bye as well. There's times when a team won't play in
Is it
2
bye
weeks.
like what I think it is?
I don't know what you think. Probably not, because I know what you're thinking. A bye means they get to skip a week.
Oh, they get to pass by.
Yes.
You mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but
Not
no,
a
it's
bye,
just
pass.
teams like you know, like with football, you know what teams are good, what teams are mediocre, and what teams. There you go.
Look at
16
that.
games in a year.
16 games in a year. See, without this lady, what would we do?
Oh, she's diehard. When it comes to football or baseball,
That's what I'm saying. So, Linda, are they basing it on last year's stats, or are they basing it on what's going on right now?
a bit of
That's what I'm
Let's
trying
go
to
both,
figure out.
man. Like,
Because I understand, but 16 games is not a lot to fucking guess it on, man.
Yeah, but it's almost the same
like
players.
a
It's just
flip
like
of a coin.
it's like saying almost like saying if people were betting on Toronto this year, well, Toronto should be good because the last 2 years they've been doing, better than
But
what they're
that's
doing.
based on last year. That's if you're
Yeah.
basing it on last year. But if
Exactly.
you're basing
Some
it
of
on
it is.
moment,
Some of it is, but what you have to follow with football a little bit more closely, which I still haven't grasped yet because I don't know all the players and positions and whether they're an Austin Matthews player or whether they're a Engvall player, is when a player is injured. Because with football, you always have to check your injuries because there's players that are out all the time. Like for my team, I've got two players, my quarterback and one of my top, whatever it is, tight end or light back or whatever it is. They've been out for almost the whole damn season.
so it's 16 games.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. So if you're out for 2 or 3 games, That's like you're almost a month's worth. You're fucked. Your team's
Fucking
screwed.
football players should suck. Just
Are
play,
you lagging? Now is it you or is it me?
right?
Yeah, you're frozen. Oh, there you are.
Oh, I froze again. No, I'm here.
Oh, you're
Maybe-
there. You're there now.
I'm
So yeah,
always
so I
here.
don't know. It just so yeah,
No,
so for
honestly-
my pool right now, like I said, this week I was in the top 3, but as of right now, I don't know. I guess it would depend on this Washington game too. So but overall, I'm down near the basement for this year so far. I've been sucking Heine. Not good
Been
pick.
sucking Heine.
Sucking
Oh my
Heine.
god.
Yeah. So
Oh,
shit happens.
yeah, but yeah, no, that honestly, I don't bet on sports because I play it for fun. Like I just
Yeah.
like to look at the stats and watch that kind of shit. I never really got into the actual betting because I never understood the way that the lines work and all that fucking crap and over
Yeah.
under bullshit. And I never
Yeah.
really cared to. I don't need to spend my money on anything else. As you can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say you spent it on other things.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff that makes my body feel good. Yeah, gambling and losing money doesn't make my body feel good. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the way I always look at it. So I don't understand how it goes. Like I said, over, under, around, and through all
Yeah.
that shit, right?
Well,
So,
we don't play any of that. Ours is just basically we put points on what teams that we think are going to win. Like who has a better chance gets the most points. A team where it's 50-50, then you want to put less points because it could go either way, right? So
yeah. No, I know, but that's what I mean. I don't fucking know. I don't. That's what I mean. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. I wouldn't put my money on anything like that. And I'll never take the risk.
Yeah.
Some people like that. Some people
Yeah.
get a joy and a thrill out of that, right? I'm good enough for buying a lottery ticket once in a while.
yeah. That's another,
Just to
especially
say-
with some of these jackpots lately, man. It's worth it just to take a chance, even.
Yeah, you got to go to fucking areas like you and fucking Oshawa and fucking,
Not
in the middle of
always.
nowhere.
Toronto,
Go to Montreal.
Toronto gets some-
Apparently, Montreal
Toronto gets
fucking gets a lot. There's not OLG, sorry, in Ottawa and fucking Kingston and all weird places, man.
Yeah, it's different all over. I think Kitchener had a winning ticket a couple of weeks ago or whatever.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You can't win,
but it's all over. It's also I've heard of people in Toronto, Mississauga, like in the city as well.
I guess I don't know. I don't hear that much about people winning the fucking lottery.
Yeah,
Not like that. It'd be nice, man. Fuck, wouldn't it?
yeah. I mean, that would be nice for sure. I mean, who wouldn't want to win the lottery, right? But
I'd be gone, bro.
would you? Yeah.
I don't know
I
where
don't know what I
go,
would
but
do.
I would just leave. Fuck it,
I guess it would depend on what you win. If you win some
guys.
absorbent, stupid amount of money, then basically you take care of all your family and friends and eat a
I
bunch,
don't-
and then just have enough for yourself to live.
Hey, let me. I'll party with what I need to until I kill myself, and I'll leave everything to my family and friends after I'm done. Hey, I won't be able to get rid of it all, man. Come on. If I go out there, this is when I start the JT comeback, and I start just going out and just making babies all over the world.
Oh, good lord! What are you, Nick Cannon? I think Nick Cannon's now got what his 12th kid with like 11 different women or something.
People are fucked. I don't know, man.
I don't
even
get
pick-
that guy, man. Yeah,
I don't know. Imagine one. I'm watching I watch somebody raise 4 at a time. It's fucking hard. It's not easy work.
no, four's too much.
No, I don't know how they do it. It's fucking stressful. I wonder how I'm still tripping out how they have their full set of hair still.
Yeah, no shit.
No, fuck. But yeah, it's just been
That's a lot.
crazy, man. So
Well, I see a lot of people either have two. That's about it. But
What's that?
lately, anyway, I see a lot of people that I know have either got just one kids, but anything more than that, it's no shit.
That
Oh, he pays $3 million in child support. you fucking imagine? What is wrong with this guy, dude? You keep it in your pants or put a fucking rubber on it. Like,
Oh,
I think that's his goal in life is to see how many women pregnant. Jesus, this guy's unreal.
you know what, man? Hey, I get it. You
And these
wanna
women know.
repopulate.
Of course, they're gonna fucking want to get impregnated. I think, you know.
Why? It's only Nick Cannon.
Yeah, but the money, dude.
I guess
Like
he must
Michelle
have
said,
something.
like $3 million in child support. Split that. I mean, they're all getting like probably like $400,000 or $500,000.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's unreal, man. That's just
But
crazy.
Yeah, well, you know what? It is what it is, right? I guess that's
Yeah.
the fucking, what happens. That's the price of doing the dirty dance.
Yeah, Jesus.
I
Oh shit.
don't know what else. I can't even
Yeah.
comment on that because I couldn't tell you, man. I told you, mine are all swimming in the lake. No, that's not for real, guys. That's what do you call that?
Metaphor.
Metaphor for something else. So that's not real.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
I
There's no
really
real-
hope so.
There's no real kids swimming in the lake,
I was
guys.
gonna say, I could hope so, dude. Yeah.
No. But
Oh shit.
so yeah, now, guys, I want to tell everybody here. I've heard Rob's been catching up on television now that he's got this nice setup now over where he is. He's been every time I talk to him, he's watching something different, and it's a trip because he's not.
Yeah, that's true. He is, Julie. He is a menace to
No.
society. If he keeps talking like that, he's gonna be fucked.
What's up?
Hey, there he. Why, yo? What's up, bro?
Okay. But yeah, so you have been watching a lot of stuff lately, and
Yeah.
it's kind of cool because you're actually catching up on some things. I mean, nobody can.
Oh,
there's nobody out there that will keep up with me, but
No, you're right. You're just you're right, man. But
I wonder what
we've been getting into things. Well, we've actually watched a couple of new stuff, which has been nice. But now we just finished tonight season 1 of Horror Story. We're just getting started on that one. I know. So that was kind of interesting, man. So
this season. I mean, you don't really have to even go.
there's
in
like
order.
11 seasons or something, and we just finished
You don't-
one.
yeah.
The first one.
You don't have to even go in order, man. They're just anthologies, so each one is
Yeah.
different. Each season
Yeah.
is different, right? So,
Yeah.
but honestly, they at the end of the day, he's got you back here.
There he goes. Why, yo?
Yeah, he's your 15 seconds later. See, told
Yeah.
you. What was I saying? That one that they're having, the series that they just are doing now is just awesome. It's great, and I
can't
know
wait
the
to see
actors
that.
from somewhere, but I don't know them all. It's
Yeah.
it's
My
it's
sister was
different.
telling me about. That's why we started watching it again.
What's up, Julie?
Yeah, Julia.
What's up? But yeah, so I
What
don't know
about
what
movies?
happened. Movies? I haven't watched Fuck All, bro. Are you serious?
We watched a couple of new. Well, I don't know if they're newer. Oh, I did watch that one you told me about. On the Line,
Oh,
the new Mel Gibson
That
one.
one. I think I watched Barbarian.
freaky,
too. I
dude.
think I just finished watching Barbarian.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. I think
was
actually
actually
Nico
really
and
good.
Chrissy just watched that too.
I don't know.
My niece did as well. But
I have to call
but
it
that
this
On the
thing.
Line, the Mel Gibson one, like I don't really want to say too much about it because it's
Suspenseful.
It's something
It makes
you
you
have
feel like
to
an
watch,
idiot at the
man.
end.
but you have to watch it. It's I thought it was pretty well done. So it's not too bad of a comeback for Mel Gibson.
No, but he has another one out too. I think this year. I think
He does.
just had-
I saw there was something else I saw from
Oh.
2022 that he did too. I can't remember what the hell it was, but
Yeah, fuck, man. There was what the fuck was he? He was somebody's
I can't
father, I
remember.
think.
yeah,
But,
something.
Honestly, it was. I
was
I
good.
don't know why I decided. Let me put a Mel Gibson thing on it. Maybe it's because he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
talking into the mic like it was on the radio. So, I think honestly, that's why I decided to watch it. But yeah, no,
Play a cat and mouse. He's a nighttime disc jockey. Cat and mouse game that he plays with a caller
People.
that
yeah, it
Awesome.
seems like he's just a joker, right? So it's
man.
kind of
Good.
it's got a weird twist to it. It's got a couple weird
Very-
little twists.
Very weird twist, but it was a really good. I thought it was good.
Worked out.
It kept me interested in it anyway. So
Yeah, it kept me watching for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
which was a waste
Yeah.
of time. Like, really, I mean, I could have. It gives me something to talk about once, but I mean, there's so much shit I got to catch up on.
You know another
kinda
good one?
fell behind. What?
that we just watched was Lou, is what it's called,
Oh, I know. I
with
watched it.
Allison Janney.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I just know it's that
Yeah.
one lady and the dog and fucking. So
Allison Janney is in this one. Lou, fantastic. I thought it was great.
one day we'll talk about it, Julia. But yeah, so they what was I gonna say, man? Fuck, now I got
I have
thrown
no
off
idea.
there. No, I've been watching. Like I said, I've been trying to catch up on everything, man, and now I gotta watch these
Yeah.
other shows. I still gotta do. I
You don't
gotta
stop.
watch something after this, man.
Yeah.
That's for this week to record this week, and
Yeah.
then I gotta watch something else tomorrow for this week. So it's gonna be a busy next 2 nights for me. So it should be interesting. But I don't mind sitting out. You know what'll happen? I'll end up going through the what's on today, like what was on today, and I'll end up watching that first before I have to watch what I'm supposed to watch. It always happens, man. And I know I can always put those ones on the back burner,
Yeah.
but it's like a weird fucking. I have to see them week to week. Like he had like everything that shows that come out weekly, right? I've been just watching
Yeah.
this one from Peacock called The Calling, which is fucking. I can't
Okay.
stop watching it. It's just a weird cop show, man. It's
Okay.
interesting, right? So I
Yeah.
think it's going to be more than. I would hope it's more than one season, but it's been around, right? So who knows, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of great shows out there. Nobody likes the new Chucky, eh?
I haven't seen it. I never really even watched the first one, so I'm not
Oh,
really into
man.
it. I know.
It's the same guy. I mean, I didn't even realize it's the same fucking actor
Oh, really?
that did the voice as Chucky in the
Yeah.
original one, which is
Okay.
the guy from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You know?
Oh, that's right. You were saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, the young kid on One
Yeah.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I didn't know it was him, but in this series, his daughter's in it as well, right?
Okay.
So not as a doll, like as a person. It's got some crazy twists. It's just a Jennifer Tilly in the second season.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of actors and stuff, and from different television shows because Jennifer Tilly was, the superstar, the movie star, or whatever in there. So she had people over, like a guy from The Sopranos, and
Oh,
it was
okay.
just-
Yep.
yeah, it was interesting, man. It's
Nice.
and literally it's still a bunch of Chucky dolls going around killing each other. It's fucking awesome. But it's puppeteers. I just figured it. I just found out it's not CGI or anything like that. I thought it was
Oh,
CGI,
okay.
a lot of it,
Yeah.
but it's all puppeteers and fucking the faces move electronically,
Oh, wow.
right? Like, so they're actually it's really neat to watch, man. Like it just brings me back to when I was watching Chucky as a kid, man.
As a kid, yeah.
Like I literally, I don't know if I said this on the show, but I had one of those fucking My Buddy dolls, man, back in the day that were like Chucky.
Okay, yeah.
They literally, if you type out My Buddy on Google, you'll find it, man. And
My buddy.
My Buddy, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it looks like fucking the Chucky doll, but in Chucky, they're called the good guy dolls, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as that movie came out, that doll went right into the fucking crawl space, man. Never came out after that. I don't ever know what happened to it, man. Honest to God,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I was
I bet
watching
you a lot
horror
of people
movies
did
since a
that.
kid, right? I've been watching horror movies since a kid, man. Right? My dad used to
Wow.
fucking torture us by making us watch horror movies, right? So stuff that you weren't, nowadays you wouldn't be allowed to show your kids because it's like PG, PG.
Yeah, I guess that counts, though.
right. I mean,
shit.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what, dude? We can talk about that if you like. I got a bunch of different actresses that I've got bookmarked on my page. So
Oh, fuck.
when I do go onto it, I just easily click on their videos
Yeah.
I'm with Bert. I'm with. I don't know if you watched that Bert Kreischer show, guys, but they fucking. He's got that one chick that he's into. I went to go check it up. She's the shit, man. She
Oh, yeah.
fucking will squirt you right across from the other side of the room, bro. I understand why he likes her now.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
It's interesting. It's very intriguing. If you want to, like, I'm trying to learn things, like, just so that, not for anything important, just so that I can learn. It's
Just
not
so
like-
I can learn.
It's not like I'll be putting it to work, everybody. Unless, unless I got some willing patriots to try.
Yeah.
But,
Fuck.
I gotta be careful. I was in the chat today.
Yeah. I was gonna say better watch it. I don't think Leslie's in here, so otherwise you get a scolding for sure, man.
I know. I was waiting for
Julie?
Julie's. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
it
there
is.
she is.
She even gave the name. That's it, man. She even knows the name. She's got her bookmark
Adrian.
too.
Jesus. Oh, you guys. Fucking too funny.
She's teaching me yoga, Julie. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, good.
She's teaching me yoga.
There you go, Tony.
Look at that.
The boss. He's awesome. Okay, Tony. Type that name in. There you go. You can bookmark that
Great.
one for you.
Talented.
Yeah.
Hey.
But
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
Bert Kreischer,
Cool.
that guy's the bomb, man. He is fucking funny.
I know you just watched that fucking cabin show like a month ago.
Oh, the Cabin Show. I binge watched that. That was the best, man.
You should watch his fucking YouTube, his podcast.
I have. I've seen a couple of his stand-ups, man. They're awesome.
Well, I mean, stand-ups, man. Just the podcast alone. Just
Oh,
him
I
and-
haven't. Yeah, I haven't
and
seen
thing
that.
going
one. I
back
haven't
and forth,
seen
man.
that.
Oh, you'll just sometimes you can just sit there and listen to it for hours, man. And you can, I'm not even joking. It can be one of those things that you can get lost in because they have great conversations and they have a lot of history. Like they also have a lot of probably memories and history and shit they've had done together. Well, I mean, stand-up comedians, you do get to go travel around a lot and do a lot of shit. So you're doing a lot more than just working your average 9-to-5 job in your own home.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Fuck, man. So they have great stories to tell. A lot of those comedians when it comes to podcasting, right? And they're just good at delivering it too. So, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. It's always. She's always been a fun one to watch. Oh, there we go. What's this one this week? They had Neil Brenner. Oh yeah. Who's a comedy writer who wrote for the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I haven't been following as much as that, but I mean, because I think he gets a chance to see it on the YouTube, right? He's always changes stuff up on. He's on YouTube more than me, right?
Yeah.
In that sense, so I just messing around, probably posting stuff and all that crap. So he probably gets to see a lot of that in his feed, but I don't. I didn't know that was on. I usually I listen to it certain times of the year, like when I'm working overnight, so I could just binge listen to fucking.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that keeps me awake, right? Listening to conversations when it comes to overnight shifts and shit like that. So,
did you say that you have watched Yellowstone or no?
Oh fuck that! I started to watch the prequel, man. I do that shit first. That's how
I've already watched that. I saw 18, whatever the hell it was, 1883. That was good, man.
I mean, I watched the prequels before I watched the regular shows
because Yellowstone just came out last night with their next season. They started it last night.
Didn't Kevin Costner die?
I have no clue, man. No idea.
No, I mean in real life, dude. I guess.
Oh, in real life? No.
Season. No, I don't know.
Not that I know.
I lost track of everybody who's died this year, man. But
yeah, it's true though. I mean, there are several people that have been dropping like flies, unfortunately. But no, I think he's still.
You what?
He's still kicking, as far as I know.
He's still kicking, eh? Fuck.
Yeah.
No, I know. I've never watched that Yellowstone. Like I said, man, I'm on the go with like fucking 30 shows right now. I have no fucking time to watch it and start another one.
Oh, Kevin Conroy. That's right. You fucking tomato. Oh, fuck. That's hilarious. I just spit out shows.
Exactly.
You fucking tomato. That's awesome.
Yes, Julie. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We
I can
just
see
talked
this
about that.
this HR meeting is gonna be a fucking slugfest.
Bring it on. I'm always here. Hey,
Yeah.
bring it on. Bring it on, man. I'm gonna get yelled at. Don't worry, guys. So,
Uh,
but no, honestly, it's been interesting. Like with all the TV stuff, like I said, and all the movie. I don't know. Like I said, that Barbarian fucking show was fucking not that movie.
I've heard that was good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that was
if you're
good.
gonna watch one, you're gonna watch that one. I don't even like that type of shit, but it was kind of interesting, man. So,
Yeah,
is that one?
yeah. You get so distracted, man.
These guys are throwing me off, man.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I got too much to watch this week. This is the problem.
Yeah,
Vince,
you
man.
do. Yeah, you got a lot.
I was telling Rob that the problem with me is that I'm gonna look at the calendar. I'm gonna look at the thing when I go to watch the show this week, or like something on later on. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna say, "Oh, this came out today. Oh fuck, I gotta watch this first."
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, I
Yeah,
did,
but-
man. I watched it about like 2 weeks ago, man, or something like that. I thought I told you, but yeah, it is a good. It is a good.
Yeah,
one.
I've heard good things about it, so we'll definitely be watching that one soon.
I don't know, Rob. Would you like it? You think Rob would like it out there? Everybody in TV land?
I have no
YouTube,
idea. What's it? Is it the same thing? What's it about then?
I can't.
I'm pretty
remember.
sure
I've watched so much shit between now and then. I just remember it was good. I have it written down somewhere. I know. Dude, I have to
Yeah.
trust me. Hey,
Oh, it's got
yeah,
hillbillies in it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you like it. That's
Nice.
Why
That's why I like it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally take notes
like
now
those
because
days.
of, especially with the movies that have to talk about at our year-end review when we decide to do our year ends this year, guys. I literally have to. There's so much shit I write. If I don't write it down, I will literally forget. Like I've watched so many things in fucking January. You know what I mean? That I totally forgot by now that it started. Or let's say I've even watched movies at the beginning of the year. Until you brought up Lou, I forgot I even watched that. That was a fucking movie.
Yeah, it was a good one. I liked it.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
a good movie.
So there's so many that come out, man. Nowadays, it's just hard to keep
Yeah.
up in names and
It
everything.
is.
Like that.
It really
It's
is.
just move one movie in, one movie out, one show in, one show out. I don't even remember the episode of last week for certain episodes. You know what I mean? I really only keep it for a little while in my head. I don't need it in there forever, bro. It's just just entertaining.
What type of movie is that, there, boss? That I don't watch. Is Barbarians about?
Hillbillies?
Well, if it's about Star Trek shit, no, I don't watch that. But if it's about hillbillies, I'll watch it.
Or comics or geeky stuff?
No, I don't. I don't watch anything to do with comics or geeky stuff at all. I don't. That's garbage.
You don't watch Batmans or anything, or Spider-Mans or nothing, like even real life ones?
No.
Are you okay?
Garbage. It's all garbage.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
They have their whole universe. It's an MCU
I'm good.
universe.
Nope. I don't watch any of that stuff. I only watch.
Hillbilly stuff, eh?
I watched, Stranger Things.
That's like the same shit, man. Like really, bro. At the end of the day, that's like the same shit.
Yeah, man.
I can't even believe
I don't watch all that shit. I just watch some of that shit. Like I
Oh,
watched
man.
that and that other. What's that other one called? The Boys or whatever. Isn't it that?
Yeah, The
Isn't-
Boys. That's a comic book, bro.
Yeah, The Boys. Yeah, I watched that one. Other than that, I don't watch any other crap like that.
Oh, guys.
Yes, Lock and Key. I watched that one too,
That's
but I don't watch
another
any other
comic.
crap than that.
That's another one, man. Like for
Yeah.
fuck's
Oh, I
sake.
do. I watched that one too, but I don't watch any other of the crap.
You're talking about the ones that Nico likes. That's just specifically say it. The ones that Nico likes. So you guys can't bond.
It's actually I brought that up, and Nico gave me shit. He goes, "What the fuck you talking about?" He goes, "That's part of the comic shit." I'm like, "Okay, well, that stuff's okay, but the rest of it's garbage."
That's
Yeah,
fucked.
I know. I don't know. I like weird shit. I don't watch
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. Yeah, I honestly don't. I even Michelle's surprised at the fact that I watch Stranger Things and Lock and Key and The Boys. And I think with The Boys, the only reason why I watched it is because
guy with
Damien
the big
started
penis,
watching
eh?
it. Yeah, and then after a couple of episodes, I kind of started getting into it. So I was like, okay, fuck it.
Oh,
So
that
it's
is
not
that
crap.
shows
It is. It is
that
crap.
is the
Linda, trust
shit.
me.
The boys is amazing. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
the
hope they
the
keep
boys was pretty good. I have to admit, yeah,
they
boys
keep it
pretty good.
rolling, man. I
Yeah.
hope they keep it rolling, man. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens, but I think they're already booked in for another season, so
Yeah,
Uh,
they are.
so we'll see what happens. If
Yeah.
you know, but honestly, this Lock and Key is filmed by my work too, man. It's filmed in Mississauga. This one here.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah. I like the Lock and Key, man. It's kind of interesting. And again, yeah, I know it's a fantasy or whatever the hell it's called, but it's it's actually kind of interesting. So
No, wouldn't you wish you could put a fucking key in your head?
yeah, no shit. So my sister says, "Tell me where I went wrong." Well, I could tell you where you went wrong is when you fucking left me downtown Orangeville when I was 9 months old, hoping that somebody would fucking take me. That's where you went wrong.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, I know your age, and I'm thinking downtown Orangeville at 9 years old. At that age,
No,
I think
9 months.
9 months.
9 months. I was in my pram.
Okay.
You left me outside the store and then walked home and forgot me. And my mom
It's
says,
okay, man.
"Where's
There was
Rob?"
only like 20 people.
She's
in
like,
that
"Oh,
town
I
at that
forgot
time.
him downtown." And then she takes the long way home to hoping that somebody had taken me.
No. Orangeville at that time when you were that age only had like 2 stores. You were good, bro. People knew you. There
Oh,
was
I
like
know.
30 people
Yeah.
in Orangeville, no?
Oh, there's more
wasn't
than
like
that, but
today.
it was. I don't even know if it was a town. I think it was a village back then. So-
That's it. It was.
Oh, yeah, it was
it's-
quite funny. Yes, we get quite a kick
Orangeville.
out of that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know. He doesn't. Sorry, he doesn't.
Oh,
get
3
this-
months. I was only 3 months old. There you go.
3 months.
Fuck. 3 months. She left me down there hoping somebody would take me. Because I was a boy and not a girl.
Did they check?
She wanted a sister. So she was hoping somebody would take me.
Well, they could have called you. Roberta. I mean, Linda, you
You
could have
stunned?
dressed them up at that age.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Just get rid of me.
You know, at one point, he had hair long enough where you could comb it. Did you brush it like he was your sister?
No, back then I had like thin, blonde, white hair. I didn't have long
White
hair.
You
Yeah,
had
I
white
was
hair as
like
a baby,
almost white. Yeah, I was like blonder than blonde.
Now you're balder than bald, buddy.
I'm balder than bald. Yep.
There you go, man. Still,
Yeah, man.
B&B,
Shit
B&B,
happens.
buddy. But no,
Bald and gray.
look at like Linda, man. I can't believe you did that, man. I can't
Yeah.
believe you forgot your brother because he was a girl. I mean, because he wanted to be a girl.
She
That's
wanted
so
me to-
wrong. That's
Yeah.
so wrong. That's like a Me Too movement thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, no. That's some kind of like movie could
I-
be made of that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and then you have these dreams later on of being a girl, and you have the whole transformation.
Yeah,
We start calling you Roberta.
yeah, Roberta.
You know?
I get
We
called
can
that
make
anyway.
I mean, I can sit down and write out a whole fucking.
Oh,
story.
great, yeah.
I could
Yeah,
write out a
she'll
whole
talk.
novel.
She'll talk to you and fill you in. Trust me.
Yeah,
That's
man.
only half the shit.
I'm telling you, Linda, we're gonna have to make a movie.
Yeah, I tell you, it'd be an interesting one.
I don't think he was that cute if you left him there. Nobody picked him up.
Well, that's true. I think everybody's.
So, they're just scared, man.
Did you ever see that YouTube thing where people leave the pram on purpose, and then that Chucky doll, kind of jumps out when people go to look in? That's why nobody took me.
Oh my god! But
Yeah. They look in,
Oh.
they're like, "Oh my god, that dude's fugly."
yeah, what's wrong with that guy today?
Yeah,
Man? That's what
yeah.
they're saying. So,
So,
Guys,
it's fun.
but no, I say we've got a good show going. We've done a good job,
Yep.
man. I think we should wrap her up for the night, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know
before
if
my internet
everybody-
fucks up again.
It's all right. It's been fun with me all day. I've been trying not to interrupt because it's weird the way that the voice shows up when the timing and everything. So I've been trying not to look at it and just talk after you finish talking, so it kind of doesn't overlap.
I'll have to look
it is
into
what it is.
what I can do about that.
You can stick your finger in the internet connection and see what happens.
Smart. Is that what you do?
No, I use my penis.
Okay, TMI, man. TMI.
It's called a Wi-Fi extender. Sorry.
I think our Wi-Fi has COVID. There you go. Yep.
No way. The poor thing, man.
Yeah.
Poor thing. Maybe you got to use what do you call it? Lysol wipes.
Well, she.
Right?
Well, yeah. Our
See?
whole house gets wiped down with that. 9 months, Jesus. I dragged my brother across the living room, put him in the porch because he was being fussy. Yeah, that's nothing. I wish.
Yeah,
See, that's the sister. That's the sister. I should leaving me downtown. I just teasing him.
downtown
She's the
Orangeville.
perfect,
Watch
perfect
out.
sister. Yeah.
Is it downtown Orangeville she left you or Toronto?
Yeah. No, downtown Orangeville.
Downtown
So
Toronto. you probably wouldn't get
maybe 3 people probably passed by.
That's
So,
hilarious, man. 3
yeah.
people.
Yeah, 6 months.
So,
That's funny.
I was gonna run through these promos one more time, quick,
Yep,
guys, and then
you go ahead,
hopefully,
bro.
we can get through them, man. But thanks everybody for tuning in, man. And
Thank you for putting up with my shitty internet too.
It's all right. It's been fun. I've always had shit. I always have shitty internet. So, what's it called, guys? Like I said, I always like when everybody tunes in and keeps. Hold on, I'm trying to if I can find something here,
I know
guys.
you. Yeah.
All right. So, but yeah, guys. So let me get through these promos once before we leave. And guys, thanks for tuning in and liking and subscribe. And don't forget to go to the Far Superior channel and like and subscribe, which is Late Night Collectors Community. All right. And I'm just that's just the last kissing before Friday. But also, yes, this week they got a bunch of stuff coming out at Late Night Collectors Community, guys. You got on the 18th, you got a new show at 7:00 of cracking packs with the chat with Christine, and she's gonna be opening up a box of brand new Pokemon Silver Tempest cards. So whatever those are, you guys know. I don't, but it sounds like a good one. Then on Saturday on the 19th, they got a brand new episode of Comic Shop Talk, which will be around 12 p.m. So take your time, check out that, watch them discuss their comics of the week. And guys, for us here, this one will be up and loaded, after you guys see here. What's it called? I'm getting thrown off by the chat. At least I got through his stuff first.
Yeah, I was gonna say
first. I'm okay. So I made it through that one okay. But for us guys, make sure if you guys haven't liked to subscribe, notification bell in case I fuck up and close the chat again and everything like that, and the broadcast and stuff like that. So and you'll always know when we have to put a new link up quickly.
Right. Yep.
Other than that, guys, we got the Wednesday we got late night movies with Max, a special guest joining Nico and I doing the movie Heat. So that's a fucking 3-hour movie. I gotta go fucking find some time to watch. And that's exactly. It's not.
Fuck.
Trust me, it's gonna be an interesting one. But let's say hopefully Max is all good, and he could join us that night because that's who we wanted to do the show with us. So we don't want to actually replace him with anybody in that sense. So we'll see what happens. Then you got Thursday on the 17th, a brand new weekly show that we're going to be putting up. It's going to be called Watching the Throne, and tune in on Wednesday, guys, if you want to hear more about that. That's a whole Game of Thrones thing, and you guys get to hear about all the information and details when that comes on Wednesday. So guys, keep tuned in to the station, to the Instagram, to anything, to everything, to TikTok, to fucking whatever, man. Just stay in tune with us, and you guys will get to know all the newest stuff. On Sunday also, I got a new show with another show, of Late Night Chat, and that's with Leslie, and she'll be coming on to discuss well, not only to discuss that, but to announce the premiere of their new show. Her and Lewis's soccer I'm not sure exactly what it's called yet, but their new soccer show, and she'll fill you guys in. I'm not sure. I don't know if they actually came up with a name yet. So on November 25th, all right? That'll be on Friday, November 25th, but she'll fill you in more with that. So that'll be awesome. Other than that, guys, it's always been fun. Like, Rob, what did I say with you? It's always my pleasure.
Always a good time, man. Always a good time.
You know what I mean? And you know, I hope we'll get together soon and get out more often. Fucking
Yeah, man.
This HR meeting will be good. What you call it, like HR meeting and shit. So
It should be fun.
it should be fun. But yeah, I hit us with an outro song here that you were just suggesting earlier than you were saying more money, more problems
Yep.
as your outro. Yeah. So let's
See how we're talking about all the money.
I don't know. I don't even know because I don't have any. So if I don't have any, I got no problems.
Neither
It's
do
all
I.
right, buddy. Right. So, but guys, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you guys.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Peace out.
Who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewel drop blocks, who mostly goes down to the black. The same old pimp, mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee me it's self for the number. You don't believe in